One rainy afternoon, a young woman named Emily, new to the town, noticed him again. She had moved here to start fresh, escaping the chaos of city life, and she had a heart that noticed the overlooked. Emily saw the way Mr. Walter watched children play, the way his eyes lit up briefly when someone smiled at him, even when no one ever did. She approached him slowly, offering a warm coffee she had just bought. "Hi, I'm Emily. I don't think we've met before." He smiled faintly, accepting the coffee, and said, "Thank you, young lady. Not many notice." Over the weeks, Emily began visiting Mr. Walter regularly. She learned small things. He loved classical music. He kept a journal filled with beautiful sketches of places he'd been. And he had a soft spot for stray cats. And slowly, through conversations, Mr. Walter shared glimpses of a life that had been extraordinary, yet tragic. He had been a war hero, a decorated soldier who had saved countless lives overseas. His courage had earned him recognition in newspapers and from politicians, but his return home was not met with parades or fanfare. The world had moved on, and the hero who had fought battles that no one could imagine had quietly faded into obscurity. Personal loss followed. His wife passed when he was only 50, and his children had moved across the country. Slowly, the accolades turned to silence. He became the old man on the bench. Emily knew the town needed to hear his story. She decided to write a piece about him for the local newspaper, highlighting not just his heroism in the past, but the loneliness and neglect he endured in the present. When the article was published, something remarkable happened. People stopped in the streets to greet him, children offered their help carrying groceries, and neighbors who had never spoken to him before began to visit. But the real transformation came not just from public recognition. It was in the way Mr. Walter began to live again. He shared stories with children at the local library, teaching them history and life lessons in a way only someone who had truly experienced life could. He volunteered at the Veterans Center, where others who had felt forgotten found a kindred spirit in him. Slowly, the old man who had been ignored became the soul of the community. Emily watched it all quietly, proud of the change she had helped ignite. She realized that sometimes all a person needs is someone to notice them, to listen, and to believe in the value of their story. And in turn, the town realized that the quietest among us often carry the loudest legacies. Mr. Walter's final lesson to the community was simple. Dignity, courage, and kindness never fade. Even when the world overlooks you, your worth is immeasurable. And in that truth, he became more than the old man on the bench. He became a living reminder that every life has a story worth telling. So, if you've ever walked past someone who seems invisible, remember Mr. Walter. Take a moment to notice, to listen, and to offer a small act of kindness. You might just uncover a hero hiding in plain sight.